Hello, we are discussing about GATE 2005 ECE paper, and look at that one. Given is ideal n:1 transformer. For that one, if the relationship is given with ABCD parameters, find the value of x. Okay. For a transformer, we know the relationship between primary and secondary side with respect to turns ratio as V1, which is primary voltage by secondary voltage V2, is equal to I2 by I1, secondary current by primary current, that is equal to N2 by N1 by N2, primary turns by secondary terms. Primary turns is N1 and secondary turns is N2, that is n:1. So you can write it as n by 1, okay, which is also called as K. K means turns ratio, that is ratio of turns on primary to turns on secondary. So this is known from the given diagram. Now we are going to find x value. For a two-port network, ABCD parameters are indicated as the relation. ABCD parameters indicate relationship between port 1 and port 2 in terms of voltage and currents as V1 I1 is equal to A, B, C, D with V2 I2. You may be getting confused that sometimes it is shown, most of the times, that is, if you are going to study ABCD parameters, by that time this one is minus I2. Minus I2 means by that time the current direction what is taken at that place is this one. Okay, I2 will be taken as this direction, but actual I2 is coming into port 2. Okay, here two-port network will be consisting of two ports, port 1 and port 2. Generally we will say either port can be used as input as well as output. So whenever you are applying any voltage across the port, that gives a current which enters into the port, so that this directions will take generally. But for ABCD parameters, the current direction is taken as this one. By that time you will write as minus I2. So this will be taken as minus I2, and this, if the current direction is this way, then it will be taken as I2. So it doesn't matter whether you are going for that one or this one, both are right only. Okay. Now here, if you are comparing the given ABCD matrix with this relation, so A value is n, B value is 0, C value is 0, D value is x. So simply you are going to calculate D value. So you are asked about calculation of D for the given circuits. To find the D value, use matrix multiplication and get the value for I1. I1 is equal to C times of V2 plus D times of I2. When V2 is equal to 0, D can be written as I1 by I2. So D is defined as I1 by I2 with V2 is equal to 0. When V2 is equal to 0, the ratio of I1 by I2 is D. We can get this I1 by I2 ratio, okay, from this transformer side. So V2 is equal to 0 means you are not applying any voltage on secondary side. So simply you are applying voltage on primary side. You are not applying any voltage on secondary, but this will induce secondary voltage. So V2 is equal to 0 initially, but you are applying V1 voltage, that will induce voltage at the secondary side. Okay, and depending on the transformer action. So I2 by I1 is equal to n by 1. So you can write as I1 by I2 is equal to 1 by n. So D value is 1 by n from this circuit. So the value of x is 1 by n. So the right option for this question is B.